Hey y'all, and welcome back, y'all. Welcome back with another reaction. Hope everybody enjoyed their Valentine's Day, but we got to get back to the Guthrie family, okay? We can't forget about Miss Nancy. No, we can't. So, what I want to do here is I want y'all to just pay attention to the videos, okay? We're going to look back. Let's slow down and go look back. Let's go backwards. Let's look back into Savannah Guthrie investigation. So that's what I want us to do here to this morning, night, noon, wherever it is in your country. We're gonna go back. We're gonna look back. Okay. We haven't even nearly. We don't know what's going on. So what we're gonna do is think. Go back and pay attention. This is what I want y'all to do for me. Just do this for me instead of yicking and yapping and yapping and yapping. I want y'all to take a look at these video and do some observation. Listen to words that you never heard. Just act like you never heard of this case. You've never seen this case before. You just walked into this case. And what interests you the most? Not early, y'all. Just calm down. We're not in a race. We're not in a competition. We're looking for the disappearance Nancy Guthrie, okay? We know that most people think she's gone away, but still just because she's gone away, if you think that, but I'm going to keep the hope, but if you think that it's okay, that's your opinion. Now, think about something else. If you finish talking and you just get bored, just leave, okay? So, say more than that. How did she die? What happened? Who did it? Who connect? Do you think she was kidnapped? So what I want to do is this. Take y'all backwards. My spirit told me to take it back. Listen to what is said. What Savannah is saying, and first post that she plead, and then we're gonna walk through what happened on the video. We're gonna tap back into the masked man, and we're gonna tap backwards. We're going backwards. We're gonna look backwards because y'all going too fast. This is a kidnapping. We really don't know what's going on. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's take a listen to this.
On behalf of our family, we want to thank all of you for the prayers for our beloved mom, Nancy. We feel them, and we continue to believe that she feels them too. Our mom is a kind, faithful, loyal, fiercely loving woman of goodness and light. She's funny, spunky, and clever. She has grandchildren that adore her and crowd around her and cover her with kisses. She loves fun and adventure. She is a devoted friend. She is full of kindness and knowledge. Talk to her and you'll see.
The light is missing from our lives. Nancy is our mother. We are her children. She is our beacon. She holds fast to joy in all of life's circumstances. She chooses joy day after day. Despite having already passed through great trials of pain and grief, we are always going to be merely human. Just normal human people who need our mom. Mama, if you're listening, we need you to come home. We miss you.
is our heart and our home. She is 84 years old. Her health, her heart is fragile. She lives in constant pain. She is without any medicine. She needs it to survive. She needs it not to suffer. We too have heard the reports about a ransom letter in the media. As a family, we are doing everything that we can. We are ready to talk. However, we live in a world where voices and images are easily manipulated. We need to know, without a doubt, that she is alive and that you have her. We want to hear from you, and we are ready to listen. Please, reach out to us. Mommy, if you are hearing this, you are a strong woman. You are God's precious daughter, Nancy. We believe and know that even in this valley, He is with you. Everyone is looking for you, Mommy, everywhere. We will not rest. Your children will not rest until we are together again. We speak to you every moment, and we pray without ceasing, and we rejoice in advance for the day that we hold you in our arms again. We love you, Mom.
We love you, Mom. Stay strong.
We love you. We love you.
Now, what I got out of this first post is they was letting their mother know, Mom, come home. We love you, Mom. We love you, Mom. Don't think that we don't. They was speaking to Nancy. When they first came on, they was speaking to Nancy like Nancy left with someone that she knew. That's what I got out when she first, from this post, when she first came on. That Nancy didn't feel loved, and so now that's what I got. But they was letting her know that they do love her. Now, let's go. That's what I got out of that. Now let's go to the second. I think this is second. Let's go here. Okay, we're gonna go here. Okay, and tell me what y'all getting out of the message. Instead of just talking, think about what we are on now, okay? Think about the message. What did you get out of it? And here go the other post.
Read your message, and we understand. We beg you now to return our mother to us so that we can celebrate with her. This is the only way we will have peace. This is very valuable to us, and we will pay. We received your message, and we understand. We beg you now to return our mother to us so that we can celebrate with her. This is the only way we will have peace.
Okay, now let's go. What y'all get out of that?
Valuable to us, and we will pay.
Now, what did you all get out of this message? What did you really get out of this message? Forget about what you already know and who channel you on, and then you on the Real Deal channel. Think about what I'm asking y'all for, okay? Because it's very important. What did you get out of that message? Because like I said, the first note was like, they wasn't listening to what was going on. On this one, it's like they applying my money is on the guy. Yeah, it seemed like on this particular one, it's like, well, we made up our mind. We will pay. I'm just saying. Okay. Let's go to. Let's go right here, y'all. This is important to go backwards because we're not getting nothing done going ahead. Okay, here we go. Let's go here.
I wanted to come on and just share a few thoughts as we enter into another week of this nightmare. I just want to say, first of all, thank you so much for all of the prayers and the love that we have felt, my sister and brother and I, and that our mom has felt. Because we believe that somehow, some way, she is feeling these prayers and that God is lifting her even in this moment and in this darkest place. We believe our mom is still out there. We need your help. Law enforcement is working tirelessly around the clock trying to bring her home, trying to find her. She was taken and we don't know where. And we need your help. So I'm coming on just to ask you, not just for your prayers, but no matter where you are, even if you're far from Tucson, if you see anything, you hear anything, if there's anything at all that seems strange to you, that you report to law enforcement. We are at an hour of desperation, and we need your help. Hi there.
So what did y'all get out of that? What did y'all get out of her message that time? Regardless of what you got out of the when they first came up with this second time, what did you get out of this message? Where it is no tears, emotions are too weak. Okay. Feel like it's scripted. She brought up God. I don't know. When it got down to first, it was like the mom seemed like she left on her own. That's what. But this here is like they know somebody. Y'all, I want to ask y'all a question. Where's the church people that she sit at home and she talked to? Why don't they let the pastor, her pastor talk? Why don't they let him talk to her? Come live, go live. Since she go virtual to watch the pastor, why don't you, instead of just the FBI and the sheriff, let's get into the reality. Let's get into the reality. Go talk to the preacher, talk to the pastor, let him come on. I mean, they need to change up. Yeah. No, don't call her no more run. Jim? Okay, here we go. I ain't gonna look at you. Okay, anyway. So, let's go here. So, we went here on her first post. We talked about this post, the last post, and we spoke on this post. This is the second one. Now, I want to get into, hold on, y'all. Let me get out this one. I just want y'all to think about what did you say different this time. Listen to those posts before we get into here. I want to get here. The ransom note said, for those who don't know Miss Nancy, the ransom note says, Nancy is okay. Let's go back and listen to it. Let's go. Let me push back right here. Okay.
Demand sent to 3 news organizations, the TV stations KOLD, KGUN, and the website TMZ. The email opens with, Nancy is okay, but scared. She is aware of the letter and the demands. And the
Hold on. It says, Nancy is okay. How they know Nancy is okay? How they know she okay? And they took her out of her house. Did she want to go with them? Is this since Miss Nancy she go to church virtual, okay? Did she meet up with some church people? You know, cause sometimes they be saying they want to go to the Lord and all that, and think about that, y'all. They be saying, I want to go to the Lord, I want to be guided, and when they get into it, people, how deeply was Miss Nancy with her church? Virtually. Who it seemed like, I don't know why my spirit keep bringing me to the church folks who she deal with. Did they go meet? Did she know them? 'Cause a lot of people go to church virtually and pay, like that. But think about that, y'all. Think about that. What's going on? Is something going on here? Now, Nancy is okay, but they put the conjunction in there, but
is okay, but scared.
But scared. Okay. Nancy is okay. Nancy is okay, but scared. Okay, I'm just saying this. Why is she okay if she's scared? She's not okay if she's scared. Nancy is okay but scared? She's not okay if she's scared. See, y'all, we got the one thing about these notes and the messages. We got to really think, y'all. She's not okay if she's scared. So why do you want Miss Nancy? Why you want Savannah family to know that she's okay but scared? It's more like when they say this, it's like when they say Nancy is okay but scared, it seems like it's like she just don't trust us. She just don't know who we are, but we know who she are. And send it to TMZ, right? Y'all send some good stuff in the chat, okay? Nancy is okay, but scared. Why should she be okay? Why are they saying Nancy okay? When they say that, do they know Miss Nancy? Do they know Miss Nancy? I'm not gonna say why is she scared? She's scared because she don't know these people. So it made me at first it was making me think that it was somebody that she knows. But it's since this ransom note said Nancy is okay but scared, it's making me think that she don't know these people because she afraid of these people. So she can't be okay if she's scared. Why is she trying to make Savannah feel comfortable that Savannah, she all right. She all right, Savannah. But she shook up. I want Savannah to know that Savannah, just calm down. She's okay. She's scared. But why they lie? That's why she should be afraid, Billy. You're right. That's why she should be scared. That's why this ain't she not okay if she's scared because now it's affecting her system. Mentally, physically, and emotionally. So she's not okay. So I wonder how is she now? See, y'all, we have to go back. This is why I took y'all back to think. That don't make sense. This don't make sense. Nancy know these not no good people. Because if she knew it was some good people, she wouldn't be scared. But I'm letting you know that she okay since she off her monitor. She's okay, Nancy. She all right on the medicine wise. All we know is, do she have her pocketbook? Do she have her purse with her? Do she have her purse with her to put her medicine in there? No, if she did have her medicine, she can't be okay. She can't be okay. So the ransom note is lying. These people are not to be trusted because they lie. Nancy is not okay.
Okay, but scared. She is aware of the letter and the demands. And the ransom.
Hold up. She is aware of the letter and the demands? And you gonna say she okay? Why? Why they doing this? Since Nancy been home into her hometown, they been tripping. She is aware of the letter and the demands. Why would y'all tell her about the letter and the demands? She is aware. Right, real. Come on now. The word that she uses they're using word like okay, scared, aware, letter, and demand. What you mean by she aware? This is weird. This is so weird. What's up, Karen? But this is weird, y'all. If you think about what the ransom is saying, they want to make sure it's all about making Savannah comfortable. She okay, Savannah. She's not scared, but she's scared. And she is aware of the letter and the demands. Why are y'all demanding money for Miss Nancy? Why y'all demanding money? Why y'all so friendly to Savannah. If y'all don't know Savannah, what is it that you all know about Miss Nancy? Because she can't be. I'm tripping off of them, y'all, because she can't be okay if she's scared. And y'all let her know that she is aware of the letter and the demands. Y'all could have got all of that from Miss Nancy. Why y'all didn't take Miss Nancy to the bank and try to use her bank card? She got plenty of money. It's weird. I'm not giving up.
Warns, you will have no way of contacting me. This.
Hold up. Okay. Hold up. Wait a minute. So you're gonna send me a note telling me that my mom is okay but scared. She is aware of the letter and the demands. And then you have no way to contact me? What?
The ransom note warns, you will have no way of contacting me.
Contacting me. You will have no way of contacting me. You will have. Why the heck you send a ransom note if I don't have no way of contacting you? Duh. You're not smarter than a fifth grader. You will have no way of contacting me. Why did you send me a note about my mom telling me that she's okay, but she's scared? She's aware of this letter and the demands, and you will have no way of contacting me? Well, how I supposed to contact? How do I supposed to communicate to you then? How do I supposed to communicate with you and give you what you demand if I can't contact you? Yeah, this not a ransom note, y'all. This not a ransom note. This just a casual conversation in an email form. Do they know they still can find them through email? It's so easy to find people these days, y'all. The technology. How do I supposed to contact you after you don't told me that this note? What is it? What is it? She aware that I emailed you and let you know that she was okay, but she just scared, and she was aware that I'm writing this, I'm typing this information for you, and you will have no way of contacting me. What? I'm sorry, y'all.
This is the only contact.
This is the only contact. Duh. And this must be your first roller coaster. This is the only contact. This is the only contact. Oh Lord, let me see what y'all saying. If they wanted to find her, they already would have. I'm surprised you can speak. Oh, have mercy. I don't even want to look at. This is only. This is the only contact. Wow. A ransom note. This don't sound like no ransom note. Wow. If it was a family member, she wouldn't be scared, y'all. She wouldn't be scared unless it's a family member that she don't like, that they are having problem with. Check the ex-husband out.
Contact. It's still not known if the notes are genuine.
Right.
Local TV news anchor Mary Coleman appeared on CBS Mornings with the note she received in her hand.
What was alarming was how coherent this message was. When someone's life is on the line and there's a deadline associated, that's of course very alarming to anyone.
I retraced Nancy
All right. Okay.
journey home that fateful night from her daughter Annie's house. By the map, it's just about 11 minutes, 4.5 miles. It's so dark in this area that you really can't see very far ahead. You can only see as far as the throw of your headlights. Nancy Guthrie's neighborhood, like many here in Tucson, has no street lights, and that's by design. That's because it's near 3 local observatories, and folks here love to stargaze. So how dark is it? Watch what happens when we turn out the light on the camera. It's pitch black. You can't.
But that's how they like it. So why are they complaining and that's how they like it out there dark like this? They like it dark like this out there. Yeah, they like being in the dark.
We're also learning new details of the kidnapping timeline. There's speculation the kidnappers may have been inside the house for up to 43 minutes.
We have about a 43-minute time frame
43?
where those abductors could have been in the house, and this doesn't usually jibe with how kidnappers work. They're usually in and out very quickly. I think they didn't anticipate Nancy's health issues to be as they are.
43 minutes, y'all. What? Hold on.
Photocopy returned to the Today Show anchor.
This is Nancy's show, y'all. Today's show. This is her show right here. 43 minutes. That's what I'm saying. 43 minutes. And you tell me that. Hold on, y'all. Let me take to the house. Let me see. Can I get a picture of the house? Let me see. Okay. It's gonna take more than 43 minutes. Because Miss Ness ain't gonna move in on 43 minutes. Not that fast. Y'all just woke her up out her sleep. Did she ever go to sleep? What made them think that she was in that 43 minutes? They was in that 43 minutes. And then she got to walk. She ain't walking fast. Okay. I want to go back to right. Oh, did I delete? I deleted already. Oh, Jesus. Let me see. Did I? God, dog it. I want to play this right here for a minute, y'all. I want to play this. This when Nancy first returned home.
It's gonna be great. We're back.
They gave her homecoming.
The start of a very special and very personal new series. It's called Homecoming Today.
And Savannah, we're going to start with you. You took us back to your old stomping ground.
Oh, yes, here we go. You know, I'm really excited about this. When people ask me, where are you from? I'm always proud when I say Tucson, Arizona. I grew up there, went to college there. My mom still lives there.
Now look, y'all. She returned to her hometown. It's her ex-husband from her hometown. I know he in Washington, D.C. now. But is he from her hometown? She's happy. She was happy to be in her hometown. But she's not this anymore.
And honestly, a part of me has really never left. So thanks to our sponsor, Visit Tucson, I got a chance to go home to show you everything from the giants of the desert.
So could this be an employee? Somebody who work with her, that love her, like her, don't want her there? She sure do. Want money. Like, woo, yeah, I'm making that money now, y'all. I'm at home. I'm happy. Somebody don't like this. Cause she at her hometown with her husband, her 2 kids. She was doing better than she was at first. It's like I left to get away from da da da. And somebody don't want her back. It's some jealousy here. They don't want her there. I took it back to this because this is where the happiness was. She was happy. Is it somebody on her job? Is it somebody on her job? Because the reason why I'm just the way things going on, y'all.
People who raised me, and really why Tucson is unlike anywhere else in the world.
Did you hear what she said? People who raised her. See, that's her old neighborhood. So, don't we know the kids, like I've been in here over in my neighborhood 26 years when my kids were young. So did she have anybody who admired her a lot, liked her mom, was so friendly to Savannah, and they just, Savannah not even paying me no attention. Wow, it's crazy.
There is no place like home, especially when home is as stunning a place as Tucson, Arizona, where the sunsets paint the sky every single night, and every cactus is an old friend. Prickly pear, saguaro. This is the jumping cholla, because if you walk past it and brush it, it jumps out at you. Or, in some cases, frenemy. Ow. Still sharp. But Tucson is more than its breathtaking landscape. It's a vibrant community and cannabis.
Okay, let me see. I'm gonna skip it a little bit, y'all. I'm just trying to study Savannah because I don't know her. Okay, let's take it right here. Let's go right here.
Overcoming your fears.
Yes, you did fantastic. You did fantastic.
And speaking of girls gone wild, Tucson is also where I went to college. I can't believe it. I'm back. This is my alma mater, the University of Arizona. It's just as beautiful and sunny as it ever was. But I want to meet some real students of today.
She's so happy. She's so happy to be back in her hometown. Now let me get right. Now who is this dude? Oh shit, who is this? Who is this?
You're welcome.
I'm a hugger. This is home.
That's fantastic.
Where-
We're so happy you're back.
Where are all the students?
You remember them all?
Yes.
Welcome home.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.
I'm here, but where is everybody? Welcome back home, Savannah.
So they really, they love Savannah. But everybody don't love her. Oh, have mercy. Okay, I just want to come right here for a minute. Okay, let me back it up a little bit right now. Cause that look like her mom right there. That looks like her sister right there. Let me take it back a little bit. Okay. Wait, y'all, let me check on mama. Hold on for a second. Let me take it back right here. Here we go.
Her great aunt Monica, the woman who's said to have invented the chimichanga. She treated us to a tradition from back in Prohibition when women playing cards would hide their tequila in teacups. Cheers! Cheers! I love being home.
Hold up. Mama, you drinking tequila too? Is that Miss Nancy? I know that's her. That's them. That's her sister, Savannah, and her mom. Sure is, Jesse. I'm glad you brought that to my attention. Oh, y'all, there go that Apple Watch right there on her wrist. Left wrist. Oh, wow. Wow, I'm glad you showed me. Wow, this don't even look like the same, Miss Nancy. That seems like the shit can't do nothing. They, Mama, you drinking tequila? So could the person who have her drinks with her could be an old winehead?
Don't drink the whole thing. You guys came here in the 70s and you'd been moving all around. What made you want to stay in Tucson and plant roots?
It's so wonderful. Just the air, the quality of life is laid back and gentle. Yeah, I like to watch the javelina eat my plants.
Yeah, they probably don't gave Miss Nancy a heart attack. Oh my God.
But the best thing about Tucson is coming home and seeing you guys. Should we raise a glass? Prickly Pear Margarita? Cheers.
Cheers. Love you. Love you.
From the love of family to the familiar beauty.
Oh, okay. I did one. Now this when they were young.
The daughter of the desert.
The daughter of the desert. Oh, no, I'm glad you brought that to my attention. That she do what she wears that watch on her left arm. Ain't that something? Okay, Nancy. Told me a lot about you. You happy in your hometown, and they don't want you there. Okay, now let's come to the big prize. But before we get to the major prize that we need to go over and over is the man in the mask. But before we go there, I want to take y'all here to what he said at first. Listen, make sure you catch every word that the sheriff says about Nancy's disappearance. Pay him some attention. I know you've seen it, I know you heard it, but we need to go backwards. Let me see. You know what happened in Mexico? Let me see. Wasn't she in? That was somebody said one money. I don't know what I didn't think her name came up. Why would her name come up in Einstein? The son-in-law. Let's see what else y'all saying. Somebody in their family is running a play. Let's see. Come on. Who will benefit from her being gone? Her family member. Somebody. You know what? It's weird now since we just learned about her hometown. And they wanted Nancy to know. It was so important for them to it seemed like a female wrote that note. I don't know why a female came in my mind. She all right, Nancy. She's all right. She's okay, but she's scared. She is aware of the letter and the demands. You can't get in contact with me. But how the heck they supposed to contact you if they can't get in contact with you? So why you my thing is, why you send that information to me about my mom and You don't want me to contact you. And and I wonder why this person think that the FBI gonna just send them some money so they can be happy, and they don't do what they say they gonna do. Okay, let me speed it up for him. Hold on, y'all. I'm speeding it. Okay, we right here.
Trying not to cover any of these microphones up. Good morning. I hope you've been kind of informed of the rules. I'm going to try to get as many, if not all of you, an opportunity to ask a question. But last time we tried this, it was just kind of chaotic, people yelling. So I'd ask that you just kind of be patient with me, pay attention to the questions asked, because sometimes you guys want to ask the same question twice, and you get the same answer. So help yourself get what you can out of this. I'm going to give you one question and a follow-up, okay? But before we get there, I do have some comments. First of all, I want to begin by offering our condolences to our partners at the state. Department of Public Safety's tragically lost two members last night in a helicopter crash up in northern Arizona. So if you would keep them in your prayers, Colonel Guthrie and his team, I'm sure, would appreciate it. Along the same lines,
Hold up. Wait a minute. Why was it important for him to bring that up? Why was it important for him to bring that plane crash up? Why? It's Miss Nancy Shine. Hold on, let me see what he said happened. I did want to know why did he think that it was so important for him to bring that up, and we're not we just concerned right now is for the disappearance of Miss Nancy. So he didn't have to bring that up. He could have did that on another broadcast. But this Miss Nancy turn now. What's up with the plane crash? It's weird. Oh, weird.
these microphones up. Good morning. I hope you've been kind of informed of the rules. I'm going to try to get as many, if not all of you, an opportunity to ask a question. But last time we tried this, it was just kind of chaotic, people yelling. So I'd ask that you just kind of be patient with me, pay attention to the questions asked, because sometimes you guys want to ask the same question twice, and you get the same answer. So help yourself get what you can out of this. I'm going to give you one question and a follow-up, okay? But before we get there, I do have some comments. First of all, I want to begin by offering our condolences to our partners at the state. Department of Public Safety's tragically lost two members last night in a helicopter crash up in northern Arizona. So if you would keep them in your prayers, Colonel Guthrie and his team, I'm sure, would greatly appreciate it.
They might looking like a security guard.
Along the same lines that you all saw last night, I'm trying to speak up, not yell. Apparently I talk soft. We saw last night the family. They just hurt. Understandably so. And so I really want you to know this entire team here, those behind me, and our community are hurting with you. We really just want Mom back. Okay? Right now, we believe Nancy is still out there. We want her home. Our department, the Sheriff's Department, along with all of our partners at the FBI, have been working around the clock. And we just want her home and find a way to get to the bottom of all of this, just as you do. But I have other partners out there who have stepped up, and you've probably noticed them in the last few days, if not the last few hours.
It is.
More of that. Well, I've made a decision to contact our PCRIT team, and those of you not local, that's our Pima Regional Critical Incident Team. It's made up of law enforcement officers from this entire valley. Pasquayaki Police Department, Tucson Police Department, Marana Police Department, Oro Valley Police Department, Pima College Police Department, Tucson International Police Department, Sarita Police Department, so many of them.
Y'all got to understand, sometimes the county don't want the FBI to intervene. But the FBI intervened real quick though. It seemed like they didn't want to work together. It seemed like the county didn't want to work with the government.
And they are going to help us tremendously. And that's really done because we have so much in front of us still, and we're hoping that, I know that...
Okay, hold on. Let me do that. Hold on.
There you get the same answer, so...
They do need the
You
FBI.
get what you can out of this. I'm going to give you one question and a follow-up, okay? But before we get there, I do have some comments. First of all, I want to begin by offering our condolences to our partners at the state. Department of Public Safety's tragically lost 2 members last night in a helicopter crash up in northern Arizona. So if you would keep them in your prayers, Colonel Gulliver and his team, I'm sure, would greatly appreciate it. Along the same lines, I think you all saw last night, I'm trying to speak up, not yell. Apparently I can talk soft. We saw last night the family. They just hurt. Understandably so. And so I really want you to know this entire team here, those behind me, and our community are hurting with you. We really just want Mom back. Okay?
You know what, DJ M, I asked that question in another with TMZ. I said, why are you saying we? And we don't know nothing about you. What's going on at your station? They always saying we.
Right now, we believe Nancy is still out there. We want her home. Our department, the Sheriff's Department, along with all of our partners at the FBI, have been working around the clock. And we just want her home and find a way to get to the bottom of all of this, just as you do. But I have other partners out there who have stepped up, and you've probably noticed them in the last few days, if not the last few hours. You're going to see more of that. Well, I've made a decision to contact our PCRIT team, and those of you not local, that's our Pima Regional Critical Incident Team. It's made up of law enforcement officers from this entire valley. Pasquayaki Police Department, Tucson Police Department, Marana Police Department, Oro Valley Police Department, Pima College Police Department, Tucson International Police Department, Sarita Police Department, so many of them. And they are going to help us tremendously. And that's really done because we have so much in front of us still, and we're hoping that, I know the FBI has committed a very large number of men and women to partner with us, work side by side with us. we go do an interview, they're going to be there with us. We're going to go look at some evidence or process evidence, they're going to be right there with us. We're sharing every piece of information, all the data we can to get this thing.
No, it's something missing out you. You ain't telling us everything for some reason.
Solved. And it's important that my partners in law enforcement know and understand their roles because it is very...
He ain't talking about that. Okay, y'all, let's go to the important part of the content. It's something that y'all, this is what I want y'all to do. When you watching this video, I tell you what, the doorbell camera, I want y'all to forget what you already know and what you heard, okay? I want you to just forget about it and think differently now. Watching this video right here, just forget about what you learned on any channel and all us thinking just alike. See, did you miss something in this video that you didn't see the last time? Now, I looked up that ring. Okay, I know what. Okay, here we go.
It's an actual video, and we're looking at it now. Ed and Jake, are you able to see what he's doing? Yeah, we can hear you. So, FBI Director Kash Patel just 2 minutes ago released new images. One of them is just another. Two of them are still images of this.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me see what you said, Miss Limit. Anytime they use word like "we are out," is to speak directly to whoever. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense what you said. Lift. Is it lift? Thank you so much.
Walking up to Nancy Guthrie's front door, but then the videos, one of them has him holding his glove over the Nest camera and then walking backward and getting a tool or a rock.
No, it's not a tool.
What is it going?
It looks like he goes back out from the porch and grabs some
Yeah, he didn't pick up a tool. Now you see how that dude just said that he went and picked up a tool, and he said he didn't pick up a tool. Let me see. Let me let y'all hear that. That's how false information get out. But you just gave me. I'm glad you mentioned it. I'm thinking. You got me looking at this different. Liv, you got me thinking different now.
Holding his glove over the Nest camera and then walking backward and getting a tool.
Right, DJ.
Or a rock.
No, it's not a tool.
What is it going?
It looks like he goes back out from the porch and grabs some
shrubbery
off the ground or
he's grabbing shrubbery. Okay.
And it looks like he was trying to cover the
he's trying to block the Nest camera. Okay,
so
I see. And that's the second image.
I'm trying to hide it,
I should say, of him taking the shrubbery, these plants from the yard and trying to block the camera.
And so at some point he gives up on that and then just
decides to take the camera altogether. But while he was doing that, the camera was indeed recording.
This man right here act like he got all day. And I think he said it's pure black dark out here. And he has the flashlight on. And I wonder where people park when they come over Miss Nancy house. Where do they park when they come over there? Yeah, it's a big story. What's going on? You know. I'm thinking about what we just found out about that note, that ransom note. When this dude walked up, when that dude walked up to that camera. Now this is very important, y'all. To me, he walked up to the camera, let them know, if you're watching me, you see what I got right here in front of my pants. Why he got that in front of his pants What job do they have that they put a weapon in front of their pants? What job? What? I don't even. I ain't never seen. People don't usually carry. Is he a security guard? Is what kind of job he have? Because he got his pistol in front of him, and then when he walk up to the camera, he lift his, let them know that I got it right there. But he seemed like he was hiding it from the camera. See, watch this, y'all. It seemed like he was hiding it, the weapon from the camera, but he was showing the person in the window. You not open up the door. Why you not open up the door? Now this at 2:11. They said 1:47. The camera was disconnected. It's weird here. I do too, DJ. I believe.
And because of the work the FBI and the Pima County
You
Sheriff,
think he got the same eyes as Savannah?
working presumably with the folks behind these Nest cameras, they were able to
I just couldn't understand, why is he tapping the camera if the camera disconnected? Why is he tapping on that camera like that and turning the doorknob? He turning the doorknob. If why did you lock me out? Why is he playing around at the door, y'all? Why is he playing around at the front door? Don't no kidnapper do this. Don't no kidnapper do this, y'all. How we know she in the house? How do we know that the kidnapper hasn't already taken Miss Nancy? How do we know she's not already gone? If at 1:47, if at 1:47 the camera was disconnected, why would he be tapping on the camera at 2:11? So I'm saying, is she already gone when he walked up? He could have broke in her house and hit the window. Why is he so neat at doing this? He don't want to make I don't understand this dude right here.
this video, and we're almost 10 days into this missing persons case, but it is pretty impressive information that they were able to get.
I do wonder, Jake, as I'm watching this.
Why he ain't go throw a rock in the window? Why he ain't go to the window? I guarantee you one of those windows is up. You can just let it up. Now, at first, I thought it was a woman, but when I saw the mustache, it threw me off. But they got so many false mustache. If you were going to kidnap someone, you wouldn't be going. If you wanted to kidnap Miss Nancy, you wouldn't be going through this, going licking on cotton picking grass and walking up to no a ring cam. Come on now.
You know, we're all trying to figure out, is this someone who planned this deliberately? How long was this planned for? But this suggests to me, and people smarter than me can opine, but you would think you'd know that there was a camera there. It's almost like he seems unprepared to cover it up.
See, that dude sound like me. He knows a camera there. He's not that duh. And then he walk up and tap on it. The camera how do you know the camera disconnected? If the camera disconnected, y'all got sense enough to know that. If the camera is disconnected, who disconnect the camera? Because it was already disconnected when dude walk up on the porch. Y'all got to understand that. The camera was disconnected at 1:47. It's telling us that they already disconnected the camera when he came up at 2:11. It was already disconnected. So why in the heck is he tapping on the? Are they fighting over Miss Nancy? Do he live in the house? He can't get into her front door at all. No, they said from the door. They said from the doorbell. The doorbell camera is disconnected. Y'all got to pay. Y'all got, if you gonna be in this case, you got to pay attention to everything, not just come in the middle and say, "Bam, I can solve it like that." No.
He seems to me like if you knew the camera was there, you would have brought something to cover.
Right, that's what I'm saying. If he knew the camera was right there, why did he walk on the right side instead of this side, on the left side? Why did he walk up on the opposite side of the porch? When he first walked up on the porch, that man probably live in that house. I don't know, but they curious. We got that. It's something, I don't know what they're gonna do with this. I don't know what they're gonna do with this.
Or you would have just knocked it off.
Or gone right to it. It does suggest, and you and I are not sleuths, but just as humans watching this, it does suggest a lack of familiarity.
And see, and this could be a dude that done been in there before a long time ago. And because since Nancy, that's why I showed y'all that video of her hometown. Maybe it's somebody that grew up in the hometown. You know what I mean? Sometimes a knucklehead move back up the street from their grandmama with their grandmama stuff, their mom's house. But this dude got a backpack. Like he walking around breaking in people's houses. That's what he look like. He seemed like he doing at that time of night. What would you be doing at 211 at front somebody's front door? And why, if you're gonna break in her house, why you didn't come prepared knowing that everybody got a Ring camera? Right, Karen? Oh Lord. This don't make no sense right here. I believe somebody set this part right here up, y'all, to throw us off. This dude right here dressed in plain clothes. And he got the biggest head. I ain't never seen nobody with a head like this unless they're a wrestler or a football player. That joker right there, he 5'9". Ain't that tall, but he got a big old head. So what did the investigators, if I know I'm thinking like that, they thinking like that. I know they closed in on the pistol in front of him. When have y'all ever known a kidnapper want them to see anything? A kidnapper won't want us to see nothing. They don't want us to see the beginning. They don't want to see the end. Now this dude you can't tell me, Miss Nancy probably already gone. But he didn't look like he walked up in no blood though. Let me see. Sure, dude, that joker right there must play high school football.
With the security in the front porch.
I'm trying to hide. Let me put my hand right there so y'all won't see that. Set that up big old head. If I see something, I see why Miss Nancy was scared. Something with a big old head like that, I'd be scared too of the Joker. And look how he balled his hands up. But then one minute he looked like he thick and big, then he looked like he's skinny. Yeah, he look like a college wrestler. I mean, there's something ain't right about this Joker right here. They look like a AI. A AI robot. Man, right here looks scary.
Because the way he's dressed and covered up and clearly prepared, I mean, the gloves, I mean, there's not an ounce of skin. Clearly,
what he tapping on? What's wrong with him?
Any kind of DNA around this scene whatsoever.
Yeah,
So
although, as Brianna points out, if you zoom in on the close-up of the mouth in his face mask, It does seem
Nah,
as though there
somebody
could
put
be a
that. Somebody
mustache,
put that joker up to doing
there.
this.
It's unclear. But let's bring in Josh Campbell, our colleague who used to work for the FBI. Josh, correct me if I'm wrong, but these images seem potentially very valuable. They are much more clear on this suspect than images we.
Why would he be looking for? Why would he be looking for anything, y'all? He's a kidnapper. Only thing he want to do, go in there and get what he need, and come on out that door. He's supposed to already know how to get in the house. He would have known, y'all, how to get in that house if he was a kidnapper. But it did do right here. Y'all like this. Y'all like to be in Black Dog. You can't see nothing in Black Dog. Sometimes the good have it. It's so black dark out there. I couldn't even live out there. And he had something look like he just got out from work. Why would that knucklehead be wearing some khakis? Why he ain't got on blue jeans? Why is he all color scheme? He got on bright colors trying to kidnap somebody. Nah, this something else. This something else. Was just trying to, yeah, that's what I say. He could have been trying to break in. Well, okay then, woman, you say it's a woman, okay. But okay, that's good. You think that, but we gotta go past that.
Murderers being captured. These seem even better in terms of the quality.
She got a big old head then.
Absolutely, and this show.
I'm trying to see do he have on a watch? I don't see no watch. What is this?
Shows you the advancement in this camera technology that's now available to just the average consumer.
What is that on his wrist, y'all? Hold up. What is that on that man's wrist? Hold on, I'm gonna let it play again.
Where there's a suspect who maybe walks by a camera on a street, and then you get some type of image. Of course, what's so notable here is
this joker don't even bend his knees. Well, hold on. Let me see. When he bent, he didn't even bend down to try to pick up nothing. Okay, what is this, y'all? What is this on his wrist? What is that? What is this right here? What is that thing right there, y'all?
advancement in this.
Look, y'all. What is this? Thank you, baby. But what is this? Because this is not what he has on unless he has on two coats. Sure.
Camera technology that's now.
What is this on his wrist?
Available to, just.
Y'all be on all that, y'all be doing all that stuff, mixing chemicals and stuff together, and don't go with your brain.
In other cases, we have.
But he don't act like no kidnapper.
Maybe walks by a camera on a street, and then you get some type of image. Of course, what's so notable here is that the camera is at the front entryway of this home, where this person is, appears to be attempting to be entering. So you get all these different views of this.
Wrong with this knucklehead right here. I think he ain't nobody. You don't get nobody saying that he under some kind of he takes something. Y'all need to leave this stuff alone. These folks trying to poison y'all. Ain't got you thinking right. Why is he checking the doorknob? Like, let me in the house. Y'all let the door, open the door for me. Why y'all ain't open up the door tonight? And he could be a young man like older women. But it could be somebody that used to stay in the neighborhood. I don't know why this dude just walked up to Miss Nancy's house. Or do he know that Miss Nancy's house? I know he doing some weird stuff at this doorknob. And it's weird.
point that you gentlemen made just a second ago, I think.
No, this is my channel. This is a reaction channel. I'm talking just like the man on the video talking. No, no, we don't sit over here quiet. If you don't want to be here, leave. I run this channel. Jesus.
I think is spot on when you see him coming up. I say him, the person.
What is he looking for
here,
right now?
It looks like this person then goes and finds some type of foliage or.
See the way he been now, y'all. He act like he have legs problem. Usually, the way he don't use his. When he stoop down, it seems like something wrong with his legs. But look at his legs. Look when he's been right there. He don't bend his knees. See, he not bending his knee. I wonder have he ever had surgery before?
The possible subject.
Look how he walking. See, watch when he bend down. He don't bend his knees. He been over like I do, but before I had knee problem, but I don't no more.
Looks like this person then goes and finds some type of foliage.
See how he's stooping down. See how his legs is. This can be anybody right here, y'all. But what I can't understand, yeah, you're right about the backpack. My thing is with the backpack, why he ain't take it off his shoulders?
Or plant or flower or something there, perhaps with the intention of trying to obscure that camera. We do know that the camera itself was eventually removed, and that is why authorities have been taking so much time in order.
That dude, bloodshot red. He on drugs, he ain't had no sleep, and he ain't trying to hide himself. No, they break in the houses out there. It could be her ex, y'all. And he in Washington, D.C. It can be anybody. And why is the light shining in his face like that? Why is the light shining in his eyes like that? What is he looking at? See how the light shining in his eyes? Look like a robot. That eyeball right here, I mean, this so weird. That's what I just said. No, but I see a light right there. I see a light right there. Like he looking at TV. Cause that's not the porch light. That's not the porch light in his eyes. But he had a flashlight. Where's the one with he had a flashlight in his mouth? Why didn't
to try to access this image? The FBI says that they were working with private sector companies. When information is deleted, that doesn't mean it's completely gone. Oftentimes, these computer analysts can go through and look in what's called the slack space of different.
Hold on, here you go. This is the one I'm talking about. He got a light in his mouth. He ain't got that light in his mouth. It look like he do. This ain't no real person. Yes, it is a real person, but it look like somebody switch up on something. And I wonder why people say they see his eyebrows. I don't see no eyebrows up here. I see his hat. The way the hat make you think that this is eyebrows showing. This dude right here is just somebody, a thief. Decided to steal that night, allegedly.
Hard drives, depending on where information might be backed up to, in order to try to resurrect.
Yeah. I just don't understand. This dude right here ain't trying to break in that house. He ain't focusing on breaking in the house. He worrying about the ring camera. What is she worried about the ring camera? Why is she worrying about the ring camera? She ain't trying to break in the house. Maybe she forgot her key.
Wreck some of that imagery. But you're spot on, Jake, that this is crystal clear. This is certainly much clearer than I think many of us were actually expecting. We do see some other things in this video as well. Obviously, the person appears to be trying to obscure not only their face, but you see the gloves that are on there. As I was mentioning earlier, again, there's a lot we don't know, but criminals these days are often smart in the sense that they don't want to leave it behind any type of...
Yeah, he trying. I don't understand why why would he think he got on gloves?
So that is the question here.
Disposable
Why this person
gloves.
is going through these lengths to try to shield his this person's hair to ensure that no fingerprints actually make their way in. And then the last point I don't know, Jake, is that there's a lot that investigators would have been assessing before they even release this publicly, and that is every single item that you see on this individual, the backpack, the gloves, the clothing, all of that will be analyzed to try to determine where it came from, what companies sell that. Was there someone who recently...
I wonder why is she, since everybody's saying it's a she, why is she so focused on the ring cam when the ring cam already disconnected? And why is it taking the light? Y'all, that's something to think about. Why is that light so bright? Y'all, look at his eyes. Now his eyeballs, on the other one, his eyeballs is so lit. His eyeball is so lit now. Like, whatever that is right there, it wasn't that big. His eyes didn't have that light shining that big in his eyes like that. What's going on here? What is this in his mouth? What is this? What is this shining in his mouth? This look like a robot. This ain't right.
in a particular retail store.
Oh, what kind of nose do he have? You can see the print of the nose. I don't care what kind of mask they put on. It can't show the print of the nose. He's showing his mouth. Why ain't showing his nose? Why is his nose? I know. I'm sorry. His nose is covered, but I'm saying though, I don't see no. Look like the nose crooked. Is this real? Why are we looking at a kidnapper? This is not a kidnapper. This is somebody off the street.
Buying that type of material, it takes a lot of work. It's tedious, but that's what would be underway.
And one last thing before I throw it back to you, Brianna and Boris, is that Savannah Guthrie, obviously whose beloved mother was taken by...
If a thief were gonna break in your house, a thief ain't gonna waste no time standing in front of nobody's ring camera playing with grass. If he really wanted to get in that house, he would have got in that house. We don't even know if the man broke in the house. We don't know if Miss Savannah already gone, Miss Nancy already gone. We don't know. We don't know. All right, y'all. Let me see if anything else came up. Let me see. Something new. It's something new every day, cause it's an investigation. But we did take it back. Let's see what they doing right now. Let's see. Y'all did real good. This the wrong thing. Nah, I don't hit the wrong thing. Lord have mercy. Find Miss Nancy. Hold on, y'all. Let me see what they saying. Hold on. So we did good. We went back. And whew, Jesus. So it's a cleaning up person, not the kidnapper. That person.
Investigators have found a new DNA evidence at her home that doesn't belong to Guthrie or anyone close to her. Thanks for joining us, everyone. I'm Jason Barry. It's been 2 weeks since the mother of Today Show host Savannah Guthrie disappeared without a trace from her home in Tucson. Karina is leading our team coverage from the Pima County Sheriff's Department, where we have been waiting all day for a break in this case. There was a lot of activity overnight. Karina, what's the latest? What are you hearing?
Well, Jason, a lot has happened in this case over the last 24 hours, but still no significant updates to report from authorities, despite them serving a search warrant at a home not too far from Nancy's house last night and then conducting a separate traffic stop in connection to the investigation. We'll get into all of that in just a minute, but here's what we do know as of tonight. Authorities are holding off on releasing more details about the search last night until DNA testing comes back, which is expected sometime today, we're told. We can also confirm DNA found at Nancy Guthrie's home did not trace back to Nancy or her family. We also know that no one has been arrested in connection to the abduction. Authorities detained a number of people last night as they followed potential leads, but they did not specify exactly how many.
I just don't understand. What's the purpose of kidnapping her? And then when somebody do something in Bitcoins, how do we even know that's the truth? How did they come about saying, why do you use the word kidnapper? Because she's not in the house? Suppose she went somewhere on her own will. Whoa, man, Richard, I just said that. That just came out of my mouth, you know. I don't know. That just came on. I don't know why that,
A person was also taken into custody.
Now, this is where he was at, y'all, over here. This is the ring nest. So why he was hitting on it? He was knocking on that door. He can't break in that door, boy. She got the best door that they could ever have. Look at that ring. Whoever took that cover off that ring took their time taking it off. They had a drill, because you need a drill to do this. Construction guy, no, he ain't no construction worker, because he wouldn't have them pants on. Do he cut grass? Trying to, look. Yeah, he need drills to take that down. Good doodle.
For questioning last night and then released, and that marked the second person.
Hold on, y'all.
Taken into custody in this investigation. We told you that it first happened earlier this week in Rio Rico, and that said, authorities say moving forward, be prepared to see a lot of police activity happening as they continue to chase down potential leads. And speaking of that, Austin Walker, let's go to him. He has been here at the scene since last night. And Austin, you were there at the scene as this investigation was unfolding.
Yeah, that's right. So yesterday really was a quiet day, day 13. Not much really happened, but that quickly changed. Just after 8 p.m., we were actually tipped off to a large law enforcement gathering happening just a few minutes away from
home behind me, Nancy Guthrie's home specifically. Again, we have a video and a map to show you exactly where in Tucson this took place. You can see on your screen it's about a 5-minute drive away from Nancy Guthrie's home at a neighborhood at the corner of Orange Grove and First. Now, we were actually one of the first cameras on scene last night capturing all of this unfolding. You can see Pima County Sheriff deputies blocking off a large portion of this neighborhood, and we can confirm Pima County SWAT and forensics both showing up, counting at least 4 SWAT vans and 5 forensic vehicles, including the FBI as well, with over a dozen unmarked cars. Now, according to the Pima County Sheriff Chris Nanos, a federal court order was executed at this home in connection to the Guthrie case, but we didn't know exactly why they were looking there and why this home specifically. And while our cameras really couldn't get close enough due to that blockade, a neighbor was flying their drone, which painted a good picture of what the investigation looked like from above. Now, this next video shows you a video of their drone video. It's kind of hard to make out, but you can see agents on that perimeter, on that property with flashlights. The drone operator then saying that he saw multiple investigators carrying boxes back to law enforcement vans. Now, we can confirm again a couple other things too. No sign of Nancy at that home last night. At the same time as this scene, sheriff deputies conducted another search. It was a traffic stop a few miles from this scene last night.
So they trying to say it was someone from there did this. It could have been somebody from the neighborhood a long time ago that know all them older people stayed at. They probably know all the older people because they grew up in the neighborhood playing with their kids. Yeah.
Questioned the driver and detained them, asking them questions. The sheriff's department says that he did cooperate, was released, but that car was also towed. Now, we are in day 14 of this search, and people are holding on to hope that Nancy Guthrie is alive and will be found. But this all being said, we are hearing a lot of misinformation completely about this case, specifically late last night at that scene. While I was there alone, we were hearing people walk around as well as members of other media saying some inaccurate information that was not confirmed, and also hearsay, but also coming off as fact.
See, that's what I said. Don't nobody... Y'all, if y'all listening to this, listening to somebody else, that don't mean that it's right. Because if they was right, then they'll have Miss Nancy on, or the investigation is over with. So they doing like us, speculating.
Saying that someone was shot, someone committed suicide or died by suicide. Another person saying they found a dead body. Now, Chris Nanos saying that this is not the case. It is completely false and not true. Now, today that leads us right here where we are continuously waiting to hear more updates from the FBI and the Pima County Sheriff's
Thank y'all for the gifts.
What they found last night and how this plays into the larger impact of finding Nancy Guthrie safe and bringing her home to her family. Karina?
But at least, y'all, they can tell the people where Miss Nancy at so they can bury their mom. You don't want to bury your mom. You want to at least, bury your mom. Come on now. Body found in people search here. Alright, y'all, I love y'all, and y'all did an awesome job as working as a team with your thinking. And for the people who don't know about this channel, this is a reaction channel. We don't sit and look at TV. So if you want to just sit and look at TV, you have to go somewhere else. This is a reaction channel. We take each other's opinion, and I try to take a keyword out of it. Okay? I love y'all. Appreciate y'all being here. I'm out.